Hey guys, Zach Power here from the Hockey Buys. I'm on the line with Chris Wishbone. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good. What do you got for us today?
Well, it's trade deadline day, as everyone knows. So we're gonna start off right and fast with the Mikhail Bodker trade. He's got sent to Colorado. Tanguay and Connor Bleakley and Kyle Wood also go to Arizona. What are you thinking on this?
Well, Michael Bodker was a UFA at the end of the year. They're probably not going to sign him back. I think this is a good trade for Phoenix or Arizona, whatever you want to call them. So, they got Alex Tanguay, who's a good player, and they've got some be good. I think this will help Colorado maybe get into the playoffs, and Michael Bodker's a very good player.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty even trade altogether. But there's been some worthless trades. Like, check out this one. Chicago Blackhawks acquire Drew McIntyre, and they send out Dennis Robertson. Like, they have Leighton, they have Darling and Crawford. They don't need another goaltender. This guy's a top AHL goalie. I'm not understanding this. What are you thinking?
Well, I didn't really get the trade either. But basically, I agree with everything you just said. Drew McIntyre is a pretty good goalie. I don't really see the point of this trade.
Our next one now is the New York Rangers acquire Chris Brown, and they send out Ryan Bourque, who's supposed to be a really good player. This is a really strange trade for New York.
Yeah, this is a very strange trade altogether because, it's a minor league trade. Like you said, there could be prospects, there could be good players, but this is just a strange trade, a sketchy trade. And, I don't have much thoughts on it because I don't know a whole lot about either of these players.
But you got to think about it this way. The Habs acquire Chris Brown off waivers, so basically the New York Rangers just gave away Ryan Bourque.
Well, yeah, I guess it's a pretty good trade for Montreal. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense from the Rangers standpoint, so I guess I agree with you there.
So, which leads us to our next one, which is pretty agreeable, actually. Calgary acquires Backstrom and a 2016 sixth-round pick, and Minnesota gets David Jones. Pretty even. What do you say?
Well, I didn't even know Nick Backstrom played anymore. I thought he retired last year. I guess it's pretty good for Calgary since they get the draft pick. David Jones is more of a third-line player. I guess this can help the Minnesota Wild in the playoffs.
But it's strange because Calgary already has Ramo, Ordio, and Hiller, so they're definitely going to have to get rid of someone at the end of the year.
Yeah, and again with Calgary, they're getting a draft pick, which is great because they're a struggling team and they can really use some draft picks.
Yeah, and Calgary also made the trade. They got rid of Chris Russell and get Jiri Jarnakanuk. I can't even read Polish. Yeah, let's go with that. And they get Brett Polak and a 2016 conditional second-round pick. Conditional, now I say. That'll go down to third. Depends on the playoffs. What are you thinking?
Well, Chris Russell was UFA at the end of the year. He wasn't going to sign back with Calgary as far as I know of. And Calgary could really use, again, how I said before, they're a struggling team, and they can get all the draft picks they can get, which is great. So I think this is a good trade for the Calgary Flames.
Yeah. But there was some pretty high-end trades. Lee Stepniak goes to Boston. Boston ships out a 2017 second-round pick and a 2016 fourth-round pick. That's pretty high if you ask me.
Yeah, this doesn't make any sense from Boston's standpoint. I don't think they're going to go far in the playoffs. The New Jersey Devils, I can see that making a lot of sense because they're getting rid of a decent player, but in return they're getting 2 draft picks, which is great. So not a whole lot of great trade for Boston, but a great trade for the Devils.
Yeah, and this one was really lopsided. Check out this one. Toronto Maple Leafs acquire Brooks Life, Carrick, and a 2016 second-round pick, and in return, Washington gets Daniel Winnick and a fifth-round 2016 pick. That's pretty high if you ask me.
Well, I don't really see the standpoint of the trade for Washington because Toronto is a struggling team. They're trying to get draft picks. They're giving up the draft picks for players they don't need, and Washington are giving up players that they could use in the playoffs as depth players. And this trade just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I don't know why it was made.
Well, you got to think about it. Toronto's getting the second-round pick, but they're losing a fifth-round pick. So I think that's a pretty fair trade. And also, on top of that, they're getting Like and Carrick for Daniel Winnick. So basically, it's Like and Carrick for Daniel Winnick, and then it's a second-round pick for a fifth-round pick.
Well, yeah, when you put it like that, it's a better trade for Toronto. I still don't think it should have been made because, like, I don't understand what Washington is doing in this trade.
And so there's basically not much else, not much more notable, but the untraded players, Ward, Eriksson, Stamkos, and anybody on Toronto. Ward, after that San Jose trade, I found there was no one for him to go to. What do you think?
Well, yeah, Cam Ward, I can see them trading him because they get Carolina Hurricanes. They have Eddie Lockwood, who can be the top goalie. Cam Ward, I don't really see where he could go, honestly. I don't really see him going to the Sharks, to Dallas or anybody. Like, I don't really see who could use them.
Yeah, and Stamkos, he's not gone, so I guess we're gonna have to wait till after the playoffs to find out where Stamkos is going.
Well, yeah, I did think the Tampa Bay Lightning would trade Steven Stamkos because they're a team who could potentially win the Cup. They're in the playoff spot right now, I believe. And they could really use Steven Stamkos to go for a cup run if they want to. And I can see Stamkos leaving at the end of the year if they don't win the Cup.
Thanks so much, guys. We're running out of time here. That's just about everything. Thanks so much for watching the Hockey Buys. Bye for now.